God message today. In the twilight between silence and revelation, a voice calls not from afar, but from within. I am Mariel, your eternal guardian from the realm of Thavriel, a land of light where destinies are sculpted and where souls are whispered into purpose. You have never truly been alone. I have walked every sorrowful hallway with you, stood beside your trembling prayers, and whispered hope into your dreams when you thought no one was listening. Right now, beloved one, I ask no. I implore you to still your mind and open the vault of your heart. Something sacred is stirring, a truth ready to rise like the first dawn after endless night. This message, concealed in silence until now, carries the weight of a love so deep that even the stars bend in reverence. But before we walk through the veil of mystery, I ask you to strengthen this sacred connection. Offer your digital prayer by subscribing, declaring Amen below, becoming a bearer of divine resonance. Tap the symbol of gratitude, that small gesture of thanks beneath this message. It does more than you know. It opens spiritual pathways, allowing this celestial bond to deepen. Now, listen. In the golden fields of Elvorwin, where the river Lismere kisses the edge of time, your name is written. The soul that echoes your essence, the one whose heartbeat you felt even in dreams, has reached a turning point. Their name in this life is Kylan, though your heart knows them only by feeling. Kylan, the one who has wandered every invisible path, trying to understand why everything pales in comparison to a memory of your eyes. There was a moment, brief yet eternal, when you and Kaylin locked eyes across the hush of time. It wasn't by chance. It was orchestrated in the higher courts of fate. In that moment, the wind stopped, not just around you, but within every realm. A silent knowing passed between you like a torch lit from soul to soul. No words, just resonance. And then, fear. Kaylin stepped away. Not because they didn't feel, but because the feeling was too sacred, too vast. The kind of love that makes the world tremble beneath your feet. They were afraid they might shatter if they tried to hold it, afraid the world wasn't ready, afraid you might not see it too. But they never truly left. Every day since that moment, they've returned, not physically perhaps, but spiritually, always back to that point in memory where your gaze met theirs, hoping, wondering, holding that second like a holy relic. And while you've walked forward with courage, perhaps wondering why a part of you still feels unfinished, Kaylin has been searching through the ethers, retracing the trail your soul left behind. Time has shifted now. The delay, the confusion, the unanswered questions, they were part of a divine incubation. But the time for waiting is dissolving. Destiny, once silent, is now preparing to shout. The angels of Vailoria, ancient and luminous, are realigning events, bending what once seemed immovable, crafting meetings disguised as coincidence, and threading heartbeats into one seamless rhythm. You may have felt it, that sleepless stirring, that unspoken ache, waking in the middle of the night, your thoughts tangled not in fear, but in anticipation. That's not your imagination, Elira. That's your soul echoing the call of your twin flame. Yes, Elira, that is your true soul name, whispered through generations of spirit. There is something divine swelling in the unseen, a force neither you nor Kylan can deny any more, a sacred orbit pulling your souls back toward that which was nearly lost. No more hesitation, no more wondering whether it's real. It is, and it's coming. But here's what you must understand. This isn't just about reunion, it's about recognition. Will you, when the veil lifts and Kaylin stands before you again, be ready to remember them? not with logic, but with love? Will you let your spirit speak louder than your fear? Because Kaylin is ready now. They've see ya. But love this powerful requires courage from both sides. When your hands meet again, and they will you be willing to trust what your spirit has always known? Let me tell you something your mind has never fully grasped, but your heart has always carried. The universe paused for you, for that moment. When Kaylin saw you, they didn't just feel affection, they felt the universe in your skin. It was as if every aching loneliness they'd endured was suddenly explained. They stood there, breathless, heart suspended, and for a second everything vanished except you. It wasn't a fairy tale, it was an ancient remembering, a promise whispered lifetimes ago in a realm untouched by time, a promise saying, when the stars align, we'll find each other again. And now, Elira, the stars have begun their dance. That overwhelming presence you've sensed lately, that electricity in your bones when you're doing mundane things, the way the wind sometimes feels like a whisper meant only for you, that's not poetry, that's presence. That's the energy of Kalen moving closer, carried by the divine currents of synchronicity. The next time your path shifts suddenly, an unplanned delay, a strange coincidence, a moment that feels too charged to be random pause, that may be it. That may be the crack in the veil. They're almost here. And I, Marielle, sworn guardian of your destiny, will make sure you don't miss the sign. I will hold the light until your eyes recognize the spark. But this time, there can be no retreat. When your eyes meet again, it will be like the entire world holds its breath. And this time, you must breathe together. No more silence, no more pretending, just truth. The truth that you are each other's divine echo, that no storm has undone what heaven has written, that love, real love, soul bonded, universe born love was never meant to be easy, only eternal. So open your heart, Elira. The love you've waited lifetimes for is closer than ever. And when it arrives, don't just recognize it, receive it. The winds of Tavriel stir. The stars are speaking your names, and I am here, as always, unseen but unwavering, ready to guide you home. The summoning of Alira. My chosen one, Alira, my beloved, do not take this lightly. I am speaking now, not with thunder, not with wind, but with the weight of eternity pressing against your heart. You have felt it, that pressure, that fire beneath your ribs, that trembling in your spirit as if the very skies were holding their breath. It is not imagination, it is me. It is my voice, it is my summoning. The winds over Seraphon shift, and time bends around the chosen. And you, Alira, are one such soul. The veil is thinning, the hour is late. There is a storm about to break in the unseen realm. The shadows have been whispering your name, not because you are weak, but because you are dangerous to their designs. And so I sent him Thalion, archangel of the burning sword, not with a suggestion, but a divine command. His wings blaze with light not of this world. His eyes have seen centuries, wars of realms, and yet he now watches over you. Not a nation, not a crowd. You, listen. Every tear you've cried into the night, every whispered why, every unanswered moment I heard them. I gathered them, and now I answer. The enemy has risen with fury, his time short, his grip desperate. He is unleashing confusion, betrayal, counterfeit peace, anything to stop you from entering this next phase. The betrayal you feel? It's not your imagination. There are lips that smile at you but plot behind your back. There are hands that extended in friendship, even as they concealed daggers. But I, Elion, the ever righteous, have seen it all. I am exposing it now. I do not reveal to shame you, I reveal to rescue you. You stand at the brink of a holy shift. A gate is swinging open in the realm of the Spirit. The door will not stay open forever. You must move. Every hour matters now. Every hesitation could delay the miracle. Yes, avalanche of healing, of justice, of fulfillment long denied. You were never overlooked. In the halls of Illyria, the high courts of heaven, your name is etched in flame. They speak of you, warrior daughter, flame carrier. Your light disturbs the dark. That is why the darkness came for you. But now I pour out discernment like oil. I set wisdom upon your tongue. You will see through false alliances. You will recognize the impostor by the tension in your spirit, by the absence of peace. Let them go. Do not cling to what I strip away. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. The pruning hurts, but the fruit is coming. Thalion has drawn his sword, and the heavens have gone silent, waiting for your response. Will you rise? Will you trust me when the familiar falls apart? The shaking is not your ruin, it is your release. I am shaking every structure built without me. I am tearing down the altars you didn't know were holding you captive. Let the shaking come. Let it roar. Let it strip. Let it cleanse. Because what comes after is glory. The days ahead are not easy. You will be misunderstood, called too intense, too much, too radical. Let them say what they will. You carry an assignment forged in fire. You carry keys to prison doors. You carry healing for bloodlines. Do not apologize for your fire. Do not water it down. Do not dim to comfort cowards. Alira, this is your activation. There is a battle happening even now in the skies above Velathar, your city. Thalion wages war against ancient beings, spirits who knew your name before you were born and feared your rising. They knew you would break chains they forged generations ago. That's why the attacks on you were so personal, so constant, so suffocating. But now, heaven has sounded the alarm. The trumpet has been blown. The watchers have taken their posts. The holy fire is falling. Are you ready? This is not the time for hesitation, not the time for comfort, not the time for false peace. You must walk in the authority I gave you. Speak like a prophet. Move like a warrior. Love like a savior. Forgive like one who knows eternity. Pray like your words shape realms, because they do. The clock is ticking. The enemy will try distraction, petty offenses, familiar sins, seductive lies. He will try fear. He will try exhaustion. But I give you endurance. I give you the mantle of Raphael, strength reborn in stillness. Breathe. Listen. Move when I say move. Stay when I say stay. Delay is dangerous now. Disobedience is not neutral. It is deadly. A divine connection is approaching. Someone sent by me. They will carry strategy. They will carry covering. You will recognize them by the clarity they bring, the peace they radiate, the way your spirit leaps at their voice. Do not miss them by holding on to counterfeits. Doors are opening in the spiritual realm, doors of influence, doors of healing, doors of resources. Walk through them boldly. Hell is furious because heaven has released your file. Angels are reading your name aloud. Earth will soon see what I've hidden for years. You were not just born, you were deployed. You were not just gifted, you were commissioned. This is the season of acceleration. What took others 10 years, you will do in one. What others begged for, I am placing into your hands because you chose obedience over image, fire over fame, truth over comfort. Let them mock you. Let them leave you. Let them misunderstand. I am your vindicator. I will elevate you in front of those who called you broken. I will prepare a table in sight of those who tried to starve you, and they will know I was with you the whole time. Your past will be fuel, your wounds a testimony, your silence a weapon, your prayers a sword. So now, beloved, choose. Will you believe me when it doesn't make sense? Will you move even when your feet tremble? Will you say yes even when fear screams no? Because I have never failed you. I will not fail you now. The inheritance is real. The the shaking is holy. The warfare is confirmation. The delay is breaking. The window is narrowing. The season is shifting. The blessing is approaching. Talion stands, sword alight, wings like fire, gaze unshaken. His only question, will you rise? Because I, Elion, have already chosen you. Type yes if you believe in OD, type 1111 if you believe in God,